वसुदेवसुतं देवं कंसचाणूरमर्दनं देवकी परमानन्दं कृष्णं वन्दे जगद्गुरुं ओमादक्षे वरदे देवी अक्षरे ब्रह्मादि गायत्री जगत माता विश्वयोनि नमस्ते ओम भूर्भुवः स्वः तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो नः प्रचोदयात् ओम भूर्भुवः स्वः तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो नः प्रचोदयात् ओम भूर्भुवः स्वः तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो नः प्रचोदयात् ओम त्र्यंबकं यजामहे सुगंधिं पुष्टिवर्धनम् उर्वारुकमिव मृत्योर्मुक्ष्यमामृताम् ओम पृथ्वीमया धृता लोका देवी त्वं विष्णुराधृता पंचधार्यमां देवी पवित्रं कुरु चासनम् ओम श्री पृथ्वी माता यो नमः नमामि ओम पवित्र पवित्र वा सर्वश्रांगतोऽपि वा यश्मारे पुंडरीकाक्षं समायाभयंकरा शुचिहस्तक्षालनं समर्पयामि गोविन्दाय नमः। Alright, please sit to walk on the smaha, turn off purificatory rites. Om Amritopasthanamasi Swaha. Again, Om Amritapidanmasi Swaha. Again, Om Satyam Yasha Shrimai Shri Shrayatam Swaha. Asprakshanam Samarpyami Govindaya Namah. Om Pushmulestu Brahma Pushmadye Janagana Pussavre Sankham Devam Pushdaram Karumayam Om Yena Bhargovadiraja Danindro Mahabala Devam Pratibhadnami Raksha Machala. We join in the purificatory rites, the unscorch, external purificatory senses. Touch first the lips. Om Vandamaste Astu Nose, Om Nasur Me Pranavastu Eyes, Om Aksharo Me Chakshurastu Ears, Om Karnyo Me Shrotramastu Arms, Om Bahur Me Balmastu Thighs, Om Urvo Me Ujuastu Alva, Om Arishtani Me Angani, Tanstanvami Saha Santu. Take some nice hand, we'll join in our Swasti Vachanam. Benediction mantras. Om Hari Om Swastina Indro Vridasnava Swastina Pusha Vishwaveda Swastina Starkshurishtani Swastino Brihaspati Dhatu Om Paya Prithvivyam Paya Ushadishu Payo Divyantarikshe Payudha Vayaswati Parisha Santomyam Om Vishnu Radatmasi Vishnu Shvaprishtu Vishnu Surasi Vishnu Dhuvasi Vishnamasi Vishnavetava Om Agnir Devata Vatu Devata Suryo Devata Chandrama Devata Vasu Devata Rudra Devata Aditya Devata Marutu Devata Vishwadeva Devata Brihaspati Devata Indra Devata Varuna Devata Om Yav Shantir Antariksham Shanti पृथ्वी शान्तिरापो शान्तिर् औषधय शान्तिर्वनस्पत्य शान्तिः ईश्वरीव शान्तिर् ब्रह्मा शान्तिः सर्वगुण शान्तिः शान्तिरेव शान्तिः सामा शान्तिरेधि ॐ विश्वानि देवा सवितर्दुर्गाणि पुरास्व यद्भद्रं तनास्व ॐ शुक्लं वरदं देवा शशिवर्णं चतुर्भुजं प्रसन्नवदनं ध्यायेत् सर्वविघ्नोपशान्ति ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिकरा भवन्तु। प्रेम से चंद्र भगवान की जय शरणं प्रभु। Right, we'll concentrate on reading now. Om Bhurasi Bhumirasi Dikirasi Viswadhaya Viswasya Bhurasya Rati Prithviya Cha Prithvi Trigona Prithvi Mahi Bhum Sira Prem Sosi Prithvi Mahapra Ki Jai Sharanam Prabhu. Our first offering is to Bhagavan Ganesha. Ganesha is Vigneshwar, remove obstacles, giver of success, storehouse of wisdom. We ask Bhagavan may inspire us from within with knowledge, intelligence, wisdom. Recognize the challenges we face on a daily basis. The ability to be able not only to recognize but to overcome them as well, but victory may always be with us. For this Ganesha, we join in our celebrations. Umasakam Shokarinashakadakam Maheshwarakadakam Prajam Omihiram Maheshaputra Samasta Vignoda Vinasha Daksham Mangala Puja Pratamam Pradhanam Dhyana Pujam Bhagavan Namaste Om Sarvamangalaye Shive Sarvartha Sadhike Sharanye Triambake Gauri Varani Namastute Sri Ganeshaya Namaha Namami Sri Gauri Mata Namaha Namami. Bhavyam Sushovanam Divyam
No, man. Forget the guys
Ganapati Jagadandana Shankar Suvana Bhavani Shankar Suvana Bhavani Priya Mandala Data Priya Mandala Data Priya Bharati Murti Vivata Priya Bharati Murti Vivata Shankara Suvana Bhavani Shankara Suvana Bhavani तुलसीदास कर जोड़े तुलसीदास कर जोड़े पति राम सिया मानस मोरे पति राम सिया मानस मोरे शंकर सुवर भवानी शंकर सुवर भवानी शंकर सुवर
Last class now we go for the corporation. Om Jai Ganapati Sai Guru Saran Ambar Badala Kripal Vignaharan Mangal Karan Jai Jai Ginjal Om Raksha Ganeshwari Swastana Parameshwari Aham Puja Karishami Om Sada Sambhava Prem se Gauri Ganesh Bhagwan Ki Jai Sharanam Prabhu. We offer salutations on Puja to Mahalakshmi, Lakshmi, the dispenser of prosperity, of wealth, of health, of beauty, of fortune. Most importantly, in Hindu philosophy, light is a symbol of wisdom as opposed to darkness. It symbolizes ignorance. We ask for Devi in the light manner that the light dispels the darkness of night. So may the darkness of our ignorance be replaced by the light of spiritual wisdom. This Mahalakshmi, Vijaya and help us. So, Om Stapyami, Pujyami, Karishyami. Ramyam Sishyotam Divyam Sarvasaukhyakaram Shivam Askam Chamayaratam Parameshwari Dhyasa.
तेरी ममता कितने प्यारे कितना प्यारी जगाती है कितना प्यारी जगाती है
तेरी ममता
We have four salutations to Sri Navgraha Devata, who are symbolized by the planets in our solar system. We as Hindus, we accept our lives are influenced by the energy from these planets, which will be positive or negative, based upon a time and place of birth as well as our own actions. The actions here of those taking precedence. There's our karma that brings our life into being, and the timing and places dependent upon that karma as well. So karma plays a very important part. For those of our members who are already suffering from the negative effects of the ground, we beseech Bhagavan to bless these individuals, to make them well, to make them whole, and they may also be able to contribute to their homes, to their families. Especially today, we'd like to pray for Srimati Anjali Rampal, Srimati Lakshmi Devi, Sriman James Pritipal, Srimati Sahani James, Sriman Balchand Gulcharan, Sriman Rafiq Chaudhary, Sriman Munisar Budhan, Srimati Mary Mandahal, Sriman Len Lakshmana, Srimati Eileen Lochan, Sriman Supram Graham, Srimati Rauti Parsuram, Sriman Rai Nemaram Sa, Sriman Vijay Prasad, and Srimati Neela Devi Prasad. Now the list is quite lengthy, of course, and we are happy to pray for these people. We hope they recover all of them and are still able to be contributing members of their homes and their society and their living. We pray for peace in the heavenly regions, peace in the atmosphere, peace upon the earth, as it affects our own lives there. Om Namah Murari Sripurantakari Anushashimogi Sapobudasya Dushtasura Shaniraukitu Sarve Gram Shantikara Sarve Gram Shantikara Brings us in our Hari Bhagavan, Jai Sharanam Prabhu. We offer puja and salutations to Mahavishnu. Vishnu, the all-pervasive divinity, becomes manifest from time to time, and age to age for the benefit of humankind, by whose grace and blessings the dumb speaks, the lame walks, the blind sees, the impossible becomes possible. We ask, O Lord, in the same manner you become manifest in the world for the benefit of humankind. May you become manifest within my heart, be the guide of my intellect, guiding me in the path of truth, of dharma, of righteousness, of religion, the path which leads to welfare here as well as the hereafter. In this Mahavishnu, we join in humble salutations. Om Sashanka Chakram Sakirita Purnam Sapita Mastam Saraseva Vekshanam Sarakshastakastulasyam Namami Vishnu Shirsachaturujam Om Karoti Vacham Mangulam Dhayate Girim Yat Kripatamam Vande Paramanandamadhyam Om Nilam Vajashamam Kopalam Sitasamaya Pituramanam Panavasaya Kacharuchapam Namami Ramam Raghuvanshanatham Om Ramaya Ramabhadraya Ramachandraya Vedase Raghunathaya Nathaya Sitaya Pate Namah Om Neelavarnam Pitavastram Srivatsapadbhushitam Govindam Gokulanandam Brahmadhyera Vipurjitam Sri Mahavishnu Bhagavānabhyo Namami Om Ramyam Sushobham Divyam Sarvasaukhyaakaram Shubham आसनं च मया दत्तं परमेश्वरविन्यासः We shall glorify the Lord on this time and call out your Christians. Hey, Krishna Gopal Hari, Hey, Deen Dayal Hari, Hey, Hey, Krishna Gopal Hari, Hey, Deen Dayal Hari. तुम करता तुम ही कारण तुम करता तुम ही कारण परम कृपाल हे दीन दयाल हे कृष्ण महाविष्णु भगवान की जय शरण प्रभु. This time now, likewise, we offer puja to Bhagavan Shiva Shambhu. Shiva symbolizing the re-absorbing aspect of divinity, Atman becomes merged into Paramatman. Individual Jiva becomes merged into universal Jiva. That self-realization is achieved. He's called Vardhana, the giver of wounds, by repeating the Panchakshara mantra. Om Namah Shivaya with love, with devotion. In the puja of Bhagavan Shiva, our negative tendencies, our dharmic tendencies become burnt in the fires of devotion. In this manner, we attain purity of thoughts, of words, of deeds, of mind, of intellect, of actions, which are prerequisites for self-realization by offering puja to Bhagavan Shiva with love, with devotion. Let's put the image of Bhagavan Shiva within our hearts now. Invite him to make his home therein. He is beyond names and beyond forms. The names and forms are tools that we use to help us to keep the mind from wandering. Let's put those tools to use. Imprint the image in the heart. Ask him to make his home therein, to be the guide of the intellect, guiding us on the path that leads to the highest love fear. To this Shiva, we join in humble salutation. Nasham Paresham Gajendra Sakritam Vasanam Varenyam Jata Juta Madhye Suradagam Namarim Mahadeva Mekam Smarami Smaradim Om Mahesham Suresham Saratinasham Vibhu Vishwanatham Vibhu Jangabhusham Rupakshabandhare Kamalitrinetram Saranandamine Prabhu Panchavakram Om Girisham Ganesham Galenilavaranam Gajendra Om Vasvaram Vasvana Ushinandam Bhavani Granam Ajay Panchavakram Om Shivakam Shambho Shashankaranamare Mahesham Shulam Jatajutada Tomeko Jagat Vyapamo Vishwarupa Prasidam Prasidam Purnarupam Om Namaste Namaste Namo Vishwamute Namaste Namaste Chiranandamurte Namaste Namaste Kapayodagamya Namaste Namaste Om Prabhu Shurapani Vibhu Vishwanath Mahadeva Shambho Mahesha Trineta Shivakanta Shanta Smarare Purare Agaragyo Varenyo Namanyo Nagamya Varanyo Varenyo Namanyo Nagamya Om Sri Shiva Shankara Bhagavanabhyo Namah Namami Om Ramyam Sishobhanam Divyam Sarvasaukhyaakaram Shubham Asanam Cha Maya Rattam Vihana Shiva Shankaram Om Namostu Nilagravayam Sahasrabhyaya Vidushim Atmayasya Satvamo Hatebhyo Akaram Namaha Om Triambakam Yajamahi सुगंधिं पुष्टिवर्धनम् उर्वारुकमिवबन्धनम् मृत्योर्मुक्ष्यमामृतात् ॐ वरुणस्य उग्रमन्वसि वरुणस्य संसर्जनिस्तु वरुणस्य ऋत्सदन्यसि वरुणस्य ऋत्सदमासि वरुणस्य ऋत्सदमासि पाद्यमर्घ्यमाचमन्यं स्नानं श्रीशिवशङ्कर भगवान् पूजनम् ॐ नमः शिवाय ॐ नमः शिवाय नमो नमः ॐ नमः शिवाय ॐ नमः शिवाय नमो नमः ॐ गोक्षीरधामदेश गोक्षीरे मया कृतं स्नापनं देव देवीश्वराण शिवशङ्करं शिवस्नानं श्रीशिवशङ्कर भगवान् पूजनम् ॐ नमः शिवाय ॐ नमः शिवाय नमो नमः ॐ नमः शिवाय ॐ नमः शिवाय नमो नमः ॐ सर्वशिवालो मणिवालस्ताश्विना शब्दाशेताक्षरमस्य रूपा पशुपति कर्मण्याम अविलिप्ता रौद्रा नमो रूपा पारजन्य सहजं स्नानं श्रीशिवशङ्कर भगवान् पूजनम् ॐ नमः शिवाय ॐ नमः शिवाय नमो नमः ॐ नमः शिवाय ॐ नमः शिवाय नमो नमः शिवाभिषेकं समाप्तं समर्पयामि प्रेम से शिवशङ्कर भगवान् की जय शरणं शीतवातोषं संप्राणं रक्षणं परं
जय शिव जय शिव जय शिव 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 जय शिव जय शिव जय शिव जय शिव जय शिव जय शिव Jai
उमापति कैलाशपति नंदन महायती
प्रजापति कैलाशपति भवभयभंजन नायकी हे गुणगाथा
This one is very it's close.
Yeah. All right, you can glorify the one Shiro. पूजा के विषयोपभोग रचना निद्रा समाधिष्ठिते संचारापदयोपरक्षण विधि स्तोत्राणि सर्वागिरो यद्यकृतं करोमि करतकिलं शम्भोताराधनम् ॐ करचरं कृतं वा कायजं कर्मजं वा श्रवणनयनजं वा मानसं वा अपराधं विहितं वा सर्वमितक्षमस्व जय जय करुणाब्धे श्रीमहादेव शम्भो जय जय करुणाब्धे श्रीमहादेव शम्भो प्रेम से शिव शंकर भगवान की जय श्याम प्रभु। Before we go to the prasadam and the bhajan singing and the Shiva Abhishekam, I just want to make one little announcement. Actually, it's not that small announcement, but still I gotta make it. We lost two members of the community recently. One funeral service still to be held. One is Monica Premati Maharaj. I think many of you know the husband Bhavan. He plays the tabla and dhura and
Robin's
harmonium too.
Chacha.
And it's our cousin Robin's Chacha too. So I keep saying this. Everybody who's related going dying very fast. You don't want to be related to her.
That's how you pay for my funeral already?
They're all going on by one. Every week is an announcement here, man. I don't know what's going on. So Premati Maharaj has passed away. The funeral service will be on Tuesday at 10 o'clock at Lotus Funeral Home. Viewing will be on Monday evening, 6 to 9. So if you want to go there, then you have to go early because I think the very well-known people here are going to be filled up. So you want a seat, you got to go early. Also, unfortunately, one of our other cousins related through marriage has passed on. It's Christina Magdalene Gurdial. And I think she had some foul play, but I don't know the exact circumstances, but she was only 30. And something happened, whatever it is, we don't know. I don't know anyway. We don't know. She's died since the 30th of March, sometime during the week, 25th. I
About
think.
4 days or so.
Yeah. So it was a police case, of course, so it had to delay. So our hearts goes out to these people and their families. We wish it didn't happen, but it has. And life being what it is. No one is exempt from the same journey that they're making now. We will be making similar journey eventually, not exactly in the same circumstances, but the journey is the same. I'd like to ask you to put your hand in Pratna as we pray for the Jivatman of these two people, Monica and Christina. Om Anadhinidharo Deva Shankachakra Gadadhara Akshaya Pundarikaksha Pretamoksha Kadobhava Pretamoksha Kadobhava Ram Naam Satya Hai Sabka Yahi Gati Hai Om Shanti 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 Om Sadgati. Alright, I didn't see a funeral arrangement. I know they have a viewing on the 3rd of April between 2 and 5.
Monica?
No, 2 and 4 for
Yeah, we don't know
Christina,
about the dinner.
and then 5 to 8 following that again. So there's an hour break between 4 and 5, I think. And this will be at Bernardo Funeral Home on Dufferin, not on Albion, okay? So in case any of you know them and you're going to Bernardo, the only for Bernardo I actually knew was on Albion Road, near Islington there. But obviously they have another one on Lawrence and Dufferin area. Anybody know? Never been there?
Never been here.
If you are going there, parking is going to be a problem. I'll tell you that right off the bat.
It's Keelan Dufferin.
Sorry?
I think it's close to Keelan Dufferin.
It's on Dufferin, but just south of Lawrence.
Close to Keelan. Just out of Keelan. No, Keelan Dufferin runs Barda, right?
No.
Yeah, Dufferin.
It can't be Keelan and Dufferin. They don't meet anywhere.
Yeah, they run parallel with each other.
It's Dufferin and Lawrence.
Don't worry, you went
No,
on
you
your
went.
one.
Okay, Lawrence.
You don't know any, so it's okay.
Oh, yeah. You're right.
Yeah, right. See?
Close to Rogers, yeah.
Oh, I see, said the blind man.
Yeah, what's Italian with you?
Yeah. All right. We'll take prasadam this time. I don't think we have very many today. And it's a long weekend. I don't blame people for taking the day off, but it is what it is. We are here every day, and we want to thank the Samaru Sony family for the carpet installation. They tell me they're not fully done yet, but it looks done to me. But
It looks very done.
We have a few minor touch-ups to do.
minor touch up, okay.
Yay!
We want to show our appreciation and show our gratitude as
Very
well
good taste.
for taking on this project. It's a big project,
Yes, you
pretty expensive as well, I would think, but we are grateful. We're happy that someone has done so. So thank you. And This time, of course, I'll close my mic off and we can continue with the bhajan and the Shiva Vishika.
Can you lend your body to try something quick online? My ear and this mic not working. Oh, sorry. Please. This is a trying thing. Okay, you ready, Yama? Actually, this song is in memory for Monica Maharaj. माँ मुझे अपनी आंचल में छुपा ले, गले से लगा ले, कि और मेरा कोई नहीं। माँ मुझे अपनी आंचल में छुपा ले, गले से लगा ले, कि और मेरा कोई नहीं। फिर न सताओगे कभी पास बुला ले, गले से लगा ले, कि और मेरा कोई नहीं, कि और मेरा कोई नहीं, कि और मेरा कोई नहीं। गले से लगा ले, और मेरा कोई नहीं। मुझे अपने आंचल में छुपा ले, गले से लगा ले, और मेरा कोई नहीं। फिर न सताओगे कभी पास बुला ले, गले से लगा ले, और मेरा कोई नहीं। गले से लगा ले, और मेरा कोई नहीं। मुझे अपनी आंचल में छुपा ले, गले से लगा ले, और मेरा कोई नहीं। फिर न सताओगे कभी पास बुला ले, गले से लगा ले, और मेरा कोई नहीं, और मेरा कोई नहीं, और मेरा कोई नहीं। मुझे अपनी आंचल में छुपा ले, गले से लगा ले, और मेरा कोई नहीं।
भगवान पूजन संकल्पम हम करिम तत्सत शिवाय।
Now copy. Now it's okay. Okay, go. Còn mấy bạn được kiếm không đủ.
You ready to go back?
Four.
Sing. Just carry on.
Sing. I'm not ready for you.
Tadi boleh sih betul.
कोई बड़ा है न पाए मेरे संग आए, दीपक पग दीप जलाए। दोस्ती मेरा प्यार दोस्ती मेरा प्यार झगड़ा है सफाई मेरे संग आए तक तक दीप जलाए दोस्ती मेरा प्यार दोस्ती मेरा प्यार जीवन का यही है दस्तूर प्यार बिना अकेला मजबूर दोस्ती तुम्हारी तू सब करी दोस्ती तुम्हारी तू सब करी कहीं तो खड़काए मेरे संग आए पग पग दीप जलाए दोस्ती मेरा प्यार दोस्ती मेरा प्यार झगड़ा है पाए मेरे संग आए पग पग दीप जलाए दोस्ती मेरा प्यार दोस्ती मेरा प्यार दोनों के हैं ऊपर जान करेंगे ये जो संसार दोस्ती है भाई तुम्हें संग दोस्ती है भाई तुम्हें संग मत रहेगा छुड़ाए मेरे संग आए पग पग दीप जलाए दोस्ती मेरा प्यार दोस्ती मेरा प्यार झगड़ा है पाई मेरे संग आए पग पग दीप जलाए दोस्ती मेरा प्यार दोस्ती मेरा प्यार प्यार है प्यार बिना कहीं मेरा कहीं घनश्याम दोस्ती का यारो नहीं कोई था दोस्ती का यारो नहीं कोई था कहीं दूर न जाए मेरे संग आए पग पग दीप जलाए दोस्ती मेरा प्यार दोस्ती मेरा प्यार झगड़ा है पाए मेरे संग आए पग पग दीप जलाए दोस्ती मेरा प्यार दोस्ती मेरा प्यार Could you put Mahalay in my part? Mine is not giving me. It's too low.
You're all the same mics.
I don't.
Only the one on the harmonium is different. Your mic is louder, set higher than everybody else. Why is that?
I don't know.
The mic itself,
The volume. No, all the mics are the same, identical.
doesn't matter.
Yeah. So the setting is the same.
Depends on how much of use you
No, they're all new. They're all the new mics that Stanley brought.
all.
They're all new. And they're all set. There's no setting the same, when it's just the mic is louder, the volume is higher. So they're all they're identical mics.
The person behind the microphone.
I think it's got to do something here.
Alright, let Margie go now. Go.
You wonder what one ear can do to you.
Yeah. And the speakers are this side. On the right side of the room.
Alright, I think the bhajan would have been better than my doing something here today, but we have to keep our format. and do the service the same way each week if we possibly can. There will be sometimes when there will be changes, of course, but this is the way it is. This is our format. We do puja, we do bhajan, kirtan, we do pravachan as well. Not okay with everybody?
Yes.
Maybe we can leave
Everybody
at 12.
likes different things, you know.
And then perhaps you can leave at 12.
Hopefully, yes. Ramayana takes a long time to read, you know, but let's start with Prarthana first. Om Lokaviram Ranarangadhino Rajivanetram Raghuvanshanatham Karunyarupam Karunakaram Shri Ramachandram Sharanam Prapate Jai Ram Shri Ram Jai Ram Jai Ram Jai Ram Shri Ram Jai Ram Shri Ram Jai Ram Jai Now we are on a journey with Sri Ram. The journey, of course, is to bring an end to the ego that resides within us. But ego can never be totally destroyed. One has to understand that. There will always be a desire that is in our hearts. If you think about it carefully, as soon as we fulfill one, there's another one that arises. It never stops. But how do we control ourselves enough to be able to bring that angst that is within us? The idea of, I must have this, I must have that. How do we bring it under control? Because as long as we're tied to that, there's no peace of mind. And as long as there's no peace of mind, there can never be happiness. Now Sri Ram, of course, is on this journey going into Vanvas, taking with him Sita and Lakshman. And Sita, of course, is wisdom. Lakshman is Vairag. So these are the things that we need to practice. Wisdom and Vairag. And eventually all will be revealed as we take the story further and further along. But before we get there, we gotta enjoy the journey too. You don't want to get to the end right away. What's the point in coming to the end of the journey? You haven't made one, really. You're still at home. Alright? Because if you haven't left anywhere and make a journey, you haven't gone anywhere really. So you have to enjoy the journey as it goes. This is what life is about. You don't want it to come to an end too quickly. You want to lengthen it as long as possible. Why do we want long life? Anybody knows?
To reap the benefit that you have pursued.
Alright, that's one way of looking at it. What benefit have you Or you get older, what happens?
One
You
day.
become decrepit and old, you can't enjoy life no more. So you're not reaping any benefits. But you want to live as long as you possibly can for one, as far as I can see, is one main reason, to give us a chance to be able to come to realization. Now, realization doesn't come unless we have some suffering. Think about it. How you learn your best lessons? On losing, isn't it? Failure brings the greatest, you learn your best lessons in failure. It's true. So, we're not saying life is a failure. Okay, don't get me wrong. Life is never a failure. As long as we live it fully, it can never be a failure. But each successive life that we plant the seeds of comes to reap and grow in the next life that we encounter. And that will happen eventually. You think Bhagavan in his wisdom, after recycling the blade of a grass, would cause the whole Atma, a Jiva, to go to some place where it doesn't come back again? The grass goes back, nourished by itself. The Jiva comes back nourished by itself too. What is itself? The karma that it has performed in previous lives. That places it in certain situations that make it fulfill the desires from previous lives. So the idea is, if we can shut down all the desires, we will experience happiness. But is that possible? You have to remain one. The one is for liberation. You can't kill that one. It has to go on and on and on. It's always at the back of your mind. Isn't it there all the time? Think about it. That one is always there. How do I, and this is what keeps us on the straight path as well. What do I do not to get myself entangled in the world? Some of us do get entangled. But that's part of their life too. Not everyone will get liberation at the same time. We have to remember that. So Sri Ram is on this journey. And there are many people that he's meeting on the path, right? Each one of these have earned their place there already. I've spoken about this before. It's not by chance that you and I are in this gathering today. It's not a chance thing. Our karma has worked in such a way that we will meet at this particular time. You may not see it because you wake up in the morning, oh man, I don't want to go to temple today. I feel maybe I should sleep in. Don't you get that feeling sometimes?
That was me today.
That was you too.
That was me today too.
So everybody gets them, but what spurs you on? If I go there, I'll meet people, I'll learn something. Am I right?
Yeah.
That's the whole idea. If I go there, I'll meet people, I'll learn something. And the idea of learning is something that all of us want to do. And these people here have been placed upon that path that Rama takes, so they can learn something important. Even though you may be a king, you will not always be a king. Time comes when you gotta abdicate, whether it's death or some other means. But here is Sri Ram on the day of his coronation actually, being sent into exile. What a wonderful thing, isn't it? But you think Rama, after he's go through this, do you think Rama is bitter that Kaikeyi, his mother, his half-mother, stepmother, if you want to call it that, made it so that his life can be this miserable? Does he show any bitterness? He does not actually. In fact, later on in the Ramayana, and we'll eventually come to that, when Bharat took his retinue there to bring Sri Ram back, Kaikeyi was one of the first to go there. And she felt embarrassed, that this Rama, I caused all this to happen. I'm the cause. But she's already repented, and Rama reminds her, you remember? I used to sit in the lap of Kaushalya and nursing on my bottle, and I will cry until she puts me in your lap, and then I stop. This is the kind of bond you and I have. You have done me a great service. by asking me to abdicate, and you have given me a brother like no other. Bharat is my brother. I never get a brother like that again. So everything happens for a reason. And the point I'm trying to make is all these people line up on the bank of the river, waiting for Sri Ram, and some of them waiting for days because the news travel fast, waiting for Sri Ram to come. They all earn their place to be there so they can see with their own eyes, you know. We have eyes that see only outside. Sometimes you need that eye to see something that affects you, that you start thinking about it. You have an internal awakening. The object of life is not to keep awake, but to awake ourselves within. And the scripture that we read, the text that we read, the shastra that we read, are meant to wake us up in the same manner. So if I don't read it, it will not be right, right? Go on. Others, seeing a pleasant shady banyan tree, would spread soft grass under it and leaves and say, "Pray, rest a while after your fatigue, and proceed again either after you've rested or preferably tomorrow, the next day." Now, what are these people doing here? They're offering hospitality in a way, and Rama cannot go to their home because he has sworn to his father, taking an oath, of course, that he will not go into any city, because the idea was if he did, he could form alliances which could be inimical to Ayodhya. So he promised not to go into any city, not to go into the homes of others, but to stay on the outside at all times. So what they do, the banyan tree is there. It's a big tree, broad leaves, very shady. I don't know how anybody knows them. It's like a peepal tree. You know what a peepal tree is? Anybody?
I saw it on Facebook.
Very good. But the peepal tree is huge, very big. So this is what that tree is. Broad leaves and gives shade. Some people live under trees like that, believe it or not. And they want him to stay there for what? What reason? When you perform your puja at home, for instance, isn't this the same thing you're doing? Think about it. You provide an altar, Beli, put all the necessities that are necessary for maintenance of a person, symbolically, of course, but it's the same. They're spreading the sheet, setting the asana for the deity. You understand what I'm getting at? So they're actually in their own mind performing puja. And Bhagavan Shri Krishna has said what? Let's see what this is. How it goes again. Patram pushpam phalam toyam yo me bhaktya prayachati. Patram, leaf. Patram, pushpam, flower. A fruit, phalam, toyam, or even water. An offering like this made with love, Bhagavan accepts immediately. But does Bhagavan actually need all these things? What does he do with a fruit, or a flower, or a water, or a leaf? We eat it because bhaji we can make with a leaf. The water we gotta drink to maintain body. Fruit we gotta eat for the nutrients. So you can see where this is going. Puja is not done because Bhagavan needs these things. It's because we need it. But when it's offered with love, this is why you take time to perform the ceremony. It's follow a very particular pattern. You follow the pattern, and what happens? Lo and behold, some relief comes within your heart. Don't you feel really good that day that you perform puja? Really? All of you who have done puja before, how do you feel after it's done? You feel A1, right? Exactly. And then what happens? You start mingling with other people, and all the good feelings disappear. But this is the whole idea. These people want to feel good, but they want their feeling to last. So they're asking Sri Ram, stay the night. Stay here. Remain with us. And we'd like the deity to stay with us too, and we make all that the preparation. But unfortunately, life goes on. You have to go to work the next day. You have responsibilities to meet and duties to perform. All which goes back to putting us into the mainstream of life. And life can be very nice, it can be very bad too. So nobody gets the same life parallel. It's never the same. We are individuals. Each one of us live differently. Proceed again either at once or after you've rested, or preferably the next day. So this is what the family who are making this preparation is saying. Now Sri Ram can't stay there all the time, of course. He has a mission to complete. That mission has to take him on his way, so he has to nicely refuse their hospitality and proceed on his way. But the fact that these people are able to see him brings purification into their hearts immediately. And this is what we're working on. We're not seeing him in person, but through the aperture of the eyes. We are printing the image of Sri Ram, because we look here, you see an image there, into our hearts. And that's where the love takes place. The love that we need to perform puja in such a way that we keep the feeling, not just when it's for that period of time that you have it, but all the time. Would you like to have that feeling all the time? That's the whole idea. So we want it all the time. This is the whole idea. These people are saying stay the night, but the next day you ask them stay the day as well. And the next day, because you need to rest. But that is not going to happen. Sri Ram continues on his way. What does he do? You see that, friends? Others will bring a pitcher full of water and say in soft accent, "My Lord, rinse your mouth." This was a way of cleansing, okay? Rinse your mouth. On hearing their affectionate words and seeing this great devotion, tender-hearted and most amiable Sri Ram mentally perceived that Sita was already tired. And because she's tired, rested for a while in the shade of the vineyard. Men and women gaze at their loveliness, their peerless beauty, captivated and their eyes and mind. Now, why is Tulsidas taking all? He's done this several times already in this particular journey. Why is he doing this? Why is Tulsidas? We're trying to look into the mind of the author when he wrote this thing. What is he trying to portray to the people who are going to read his text at a later time? Anybody knows? I'm sure I've said it before, but like everything else, when you leave here, shake the sheet, you leave everything you learn right here, right? Temple doesn't need it, okay? You need it. So when you hear description of beauty, doesn't it inspire you? That's the idea. It's inspiration we need. And why is that inspiration needed? To put Sri Ram in our hearts. I keep saying, when you read Ramayana, especially Ramcharitmanas, even Valmiki Ramayana, whenever you read them and the story hits you, if you don't start crying for Sri Ram or Lakshman or Sita, then you're not reading. You're not reading in the sense that you're not reading to understand. You're reading just because it's something to read. When you go pick up your newspaper, you read the day's news. We read like that. When you read texts like Ramcharitmanas, Itihasas, Shastras, you want to see what is in the mind of the person that is happening. These things are happening to. What is happening? This could be me. And we have to see ourselves in the hearts of these people who are lighting up the street there. This could be in our previous birth, this could be us waiting there. And I gotta tell you, anybody knows the age of Valmiki Ramayana? Anybody? You must hear.
You never tell us.
It's only what I say you hear.
No, we come here to listen to you.
You come here to listen to me, but you read the other stuff on your own too. So, to see, based upon the description that Valmiki made at the time when he started the text, and even at the end, when he finished it too, he listed certain constellations with stars which only occur once in a while, right? And based upon the constellation of that time, astronomers have decided that this is 14,000 years old. According to our brothers and sisters who are celebrating Easter this week, this world was created 6,000 years ago or something like that. Do you see the difference here? There's proof, of course, of the dinosaurs existing millions of years ago. So where did that come from? Did they just appear here in 6,000 years and the 6,000 years means something else? Anyway, that's their business. People believe what they want. We are working on the science here, okay? But the science has to be tempered with bhakti. Gyan is important. Bhakti is just as important. Bhakti does not come unless you have Gyan, you have Karma, and you have Raj. Bhakti will never come. Not true bhakti. People keep telling me, oh, you just sing bhajans, you're okay. Bhajan is great. Believe me, it inspires me from within. Water comes to my eyes when I hear something bhajan. There's a reason for all these things. The person, the singer, is gifted to make that happen, first of all. And if you are a looker of Bollywood movies, you can see a lot of emotions going on in those, isn't it? If you come up in the 60s especially, 70s too, movies were made with real human stories. Then we got into the kind of stuff you get these days, like the Dawn and so on. But you know what? Entertainment is entertainment, but one has to choose their entertainment carefully too. I like violent action movies just like everybody else, but what it is for? Not to feel good. It's to get the adrenaline flowing. That's what it is. So you see it as a story, yes, it's done. You don't take that home with you. You know, my grandson spent, I have to close off now. My grandson spent one day last week with us before Easter. So he said, Nana, you think we could go to the movies? So I said, what is it you want to see? So he said, Kung Fu Panda, the 4. So I said, okay. So, you know, you gotta take out the mortgage to go to the movies now. You're laughing. So I said, okay, we'll go. So we got there. I started buying the tickets. He knows more than me how this thing works, you know. I don't know. It's all changed up now. There's nobody taking your money anymore. You gotta use a credit card. So we used the credit card, we bought the tickets. His and mine cost $25. Then, and that's only a 1.5 hour movie, you know, or less maybe. And then he says, well, what about the popcorn?
No movie without popcorn.
So I said, okay, we go to the popcorn stand. So I asked the girl right away, do I have to pay your credit card here as well? She said, no, you can pay cash. So the popcorn was $11.25. One bag of popcorn, and that wasn't a big one. I was trying to get him to buy the small one, but he said, no, let's take the medium one. So this is how things are, you know. And I gotta be honest, what if we saw this Kung Fu Panda movie, that's what I was getting at. And I tell you, I've never been so tired and bored in my life. When it finished, I asked him, did you enjoy that? He said, yeah, that was good. So you can see that was not geared for people like me. I don't know, I don't go to the movies anymore, but I do watch movies. I like movies, but I don't go. I see it on TV only. And nowadays, that the facilities available, you can see almost anything within a week of release. So things have changed quite a bit. But the idea is you have to accept it for what it is. It's entertainment. This here is life, not entertainment. This is what the comparison I want to make. The life of Sri Ram is the same life all of us have. We will meet disasters after disasters. We will. How we will get over them is we have to take the lesson from Sri Ram. This is how we manage. We should be able to manage the same way. This is why Ramayana is so popular. It's a story of life, your life, my life, everybody's life. Because eventually, we will see some aspect of Ramcharitmanas that fits us. And in such fitting, we learn our own lessons and proceed accordingly. Some of us learn a lesson but have ignored them too. But that's okay. Time is not there. You know, nothing happens before its time. And this is something we need to learn. No matter which situation we put ourselves in, that's why we put ourselves in situation. If the time hasn't come to accept certain things and to learn certain lessons, you will not see that lesson in that incident that takes place. You're going to interpret to be something else. Others might see it. Not everybody sees the same way, not everybody thinks the same way, not everybody acts the same way. And this is what it's about. We think we'll close at this point. Prem Sosyapati Ramachandra ki jai. I'm going to put the mark here so that next time I know where to restart. I want to thank everybody for coming. First of all, this will be on Facebook page sometime, on YouTube as well. The temple has a YouTube channel as well. Do we get any money for people watching the YouTube? Why? I see people making a living on YouTube. How come we can't do that?
Start charging.
No, we can't do that. This is free service. Alright, Karma starts Monday gone, finish on April the 8th, and Navratri begins on April the 9th, finishes on Tuesday, April the 16th. Ram Navami is also on April the 16th, just a reminder, of course. And Ram Navami has been booked by Prasad family, and they're not here today. And they also booked next week, Monday. So Shyam and his wife are celebrating birthdays.
Monday?
Next Sunday.
Oh.
Did I say Monday?
You said Monday.
Oh, next Sunday.
Maybe Monday is birthday and this Sunday.
No, next Sunday, and they invite everybody because they're going to provide a meal, I think. So please come and help and join with us to enjoy and celebrate their birthdays. And looking ahead to May, Hanuman Jayanti, which is our important event, will be on Tuesday, April the 23rd. And by the way, Ram Navami will be here 7:30 in the 7 o'clock in the evening to celebrate Ram Navami. And same with the Hanuman Jayanti, 7 start. And we'd like to get that done by 10, so puja will be pretty brief. A little explanation about what Hanuman is all about. And then we'll sing 9 chalisas. They're about 10 minutes each or thereabouts? About 10 minutes each.
Depends on who is singing.
Yeah.
Let's have a couple classes today.
So we'll sing it 9 times, so that's an hour and a half.
Can you emphasize something about April 8th? There's the Navagraha solar eclipse.
Say that again.
The solar eclipse on April
Something
8th.
about solar eclipse on April 8th.
Total eclipse on
Is
April.
that when it is?
Yeah.
I didn't even know that. That's new to me.
You got it?
I don't know, I hear.
It's on the news.
I heard it, but I didn't connect the two.
I
So it's going to be a complete darkness in certain areas.
This whole area.
This area. So you'll have daytime, night,
No,
or night in the day.
I have experienced some eclipse before, and that is solar one.
Yeah, I've been through solar more than once actually.
Yeah, I experienced the Luna and the lunar one.
Yeah, Luna you see quite often, but solar, it's only once in a while. I remember when one time I was riding actually my motorbike in Guyana when the solar eclipse took place. About 7 o'clock in the morning when it came, and suddenly became dark again. But it didn't last very long. I'm not sure, this one will be a bit longer because we're probably going to be in the center. So I don't know how long it will take, but it will take quite a bit of time to pass.
3 hours.
Is something beware of, or like look at it or something?
If you look, don't look at it with bare eyes.
No, I asked that before.
You need a welding glass to look at that, okay?
I think can be avoided for doing it.
Stay home.
Just don't look up.
Stay
I
home.
mean, like, eat, drink, smoke.
Oh, to avoid anything. No. This is a scientific thing. This is gonna happen anyway. The moon comes in front of the sun and the earth. That's all it is.
There's no,
It's a movement of the planets, but there's no religious significance to it.
Yeah, like I remember my father used to tell me when somebody pregnant and he clip, you don't cut or do nothing.
Here, man.
And I do see he happen.
All right, good.
it will happen anyways, regardless.
It will
of what
happen
you
in any case, but what I'm trying to say is this is a regular natural phenomenon, right? It's happening all the time. You just won't see it all the time because it doesn't happen in the same place every time. This time it happens to be in North America, but there's no religious thing that say you gotta avoid doing this. The only thing I can tell you scientifically, don't look at it with your eyes. It will burn the retina. Okay.
Based on looking at it, right? Toronto Library is offering free glasses.
Okay, go get a good pair of glasses at the library. You can watch it then.
Yeah, Toronto Library. Any location you go, they're offering one person 2 pairs.
Okay, I have a library card in my pocket here, right? I think I'll drop in here tomorrow, see if I can get one.
True, you have a wife.
Tomorrow? You can use mine. But tomorrow they'll be closed, so Tuesday. Tomorrow is a regular holiday day.
They say the best
For
location to
government
view it is
employees.
Niagara Falls.
Sorry,
Yeah,
Niagara Falls is the best place?
Best location to view.
Okay, I'm not gonna go there, believe me.
So Niagara Falls
There will be
already
like a
declared
million
state of
people there.
emergency
I look at
because
it on my
they're
TV.
expecting so many cases.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, millions. That's what
I
they
think
said.
I don't want to see it that much to want to go there to do it.
Yes.
But I think I need to get a pair of the glasses. Yes, that's a good idea. All right, so that's my take on that. Okay, it has no religious significance.
I think he have.
You think it does?
Yeah,
Not that I'm aware of.
because the normal like part is
I tell you, the older folks then when they were giving out all these instructions, don't cut, don't do this. It gets dark. You don't want to cut in the daytime when it's dark because you're gonna get an accident. So there's practical things behind this, okay? But religious thing, if they say it's a religious thing
like
and it's practical, it becomes written in religious law too.
that's like
John, we don't come daytime.
John, we go come daytime. I'm not aware of any kind of injunctions that say, okay, when the sun eclipse occurs, you gotta do so and you gotta do this. My suggestion is just don't look at it, alright? Alright, so that, I told you about, this will be on the 8th, you said?
Yeah.
So that's the last day of the Karmas, that's April 8th. What do you know? This is the true darkness. Karmas is a dark month, okay, that's what it means. So it just happened that it's like that. This is coincidence. And looking ahead to May, yes, I was talking about the Hanuman Jayanti before I got sidetracked here. Hanuman Jayanti, of course, is our day for a little bit of fundraising so we can keep the bills paid during the year. And so far it has worked well for us, I gotta be honest. This year has worked exceedingly well, but we had to work hard on it too. And I gotta thank Rani for her contributions in that sense. She is neglecting her exercises and stretches that she's supposed to do so for her back. And they're spending her time in front of the computer instead. And I keep reminding her, you better do this, you better do that, otherwise when you start hollering in the night, I'm gonna tell you, you stay by yourself, I'm gonna go downstairs. But right now she's not hearing, so literally and figuratively. So that's the next thing. So if you are planning to support the cause, of course, I have to thank those of you who did. Please pay the money up early so I can get your name on the list so that I can have the list prepared when I come here. Not adding in names here and there while I'm here. It doesn't look professional, it doesn't look good. I need to get that money at least a week before if you can, so that we can bring all the documentation that we need to call out the names of the people who we were singing for, who have sponsored our Chalisa, so that we can have it done in a nice way. I know there's a lot of people coming in the last day, and then the last Chalisa gets about 50 people, and everybody else was 9. It's not really fair to them. All right, so we can put everybody together, divide equally if we can, if I get the money ahead. But your name does not go onto the list until the money is in my hand or in the account. All right, so we do have a bank, an account. It's treasurer@voiceofdharmatemple.com. You can e-transfer there. But send me an email with all your directions as well, please. I have a problem. I gotta call you up and get all the information. Just the name I see, and some of the names I can't recognize because your name that I know you by is different. That happens a lot, okay? Or you get your kid to send the money, and then the kid's name is, I got a Christopher last night, and I'm thinking, who's this Christopher? And I put 2 and 2 together. I realize I know who Christopher is. But just Christopher, no last name.
Yeah, I saw that, it's on an e-trans.
Yeah,
E-transfer, it's just Christopher,
yeah, I know.
no other information.
I know who it
I
is.
think I had another one last year also.
Yeah, he's a regular, but still, if we get the information, please send it by email, or you can't put it on the same thing because you can put a message there, yes. We do get the messages, and if you put the information on the message, we'll be able to pick it up too. All right? Or send a separate email and we'll match the 2 together. Thank you so much. Special announcement, the family of Village Janki Samaru invites everyone to attend her 1-year Shraddha to be held in this temple on Saturday, April the 20th. So it's a Saturday function. If you have time, please come and join us. I think Shraddha is something a lot of us have misconceptions about. If you come, we'll try to explain it all so that everybody knows. This is something that people keep thinking, oh, then these Hindu people are feeding dead people and all kind of thing. Give them milk to drink and this kind. What can be more stupid? Anybody ever come a dead person, came in contact with a dead person who can eat or drink? So it must have some other meaning. And Hinduism is filled with all kinds of symbolism. That's all it is, symbolism. And once again, thank you for spending your morning with us. Our service is on Facebook, on YouTube. So if you want, you can check them out there again. All the stuff I've just said here will be on there as well. So.
Actually, there's a lot of, like 100 and something people who watches the show.
All right, we're glad that you're able to talk. For those of you who are watching, thank you for being with us. I hope your morning was spent in a rewarding way. Thank you all for being with us today. And unfortunately, I've gone into overtime again. Sorry, BP. The plan was not there to do that. Let's stand for RT and closing, please. Om Shantakaram Bhujagashayam Padmanabham Suresham Vishwadharam Gagana Sadrisham Devavarnam Shubhangam Lakshmikantam Kamalahainam Yogi Virgyanagamyam Vande Vishnum Bhavaiharam Sarvalokaikanatham Om Tvameva Mata Cha Pita Tvameva Tvameva Bandhuscha Sakha Tvameva Tvameva Vidya Dravinam Tvameva Tvameva Sarvam Deva Deva Umar Bar Barmanahu Harshadeva Sriram Parasrojaya Payani Bhakti Sada Satasangasya Bhajuramachandra Ki Jai Sharanam Prabhu Umapati Mahadeva Ki Jai Pavan Sutta Hanuman Ki Jai Siya Bhajuramachandra Ki Jai Sharanam Prabhu. Listen. Om Guru Brahma Guru Vishnu Guru Devo Maheshwara गुरु साक्षात् परं ब्रह्म तस्मै श्री गुरुवे नमः। ओमावहनं न जानामि विसर्जनं पूजा चैव न जानामि क्षमस्व परमेश्वर। ओम द्यौ शान्तिरन्तरिक्षं शान्ति पृथ्वी शान्ति आपा शान्ति औषधय शान्ति वनस्पतय शान्ति विश्वदेव शान्ति ब्रह्मा शान्ति सर्वं शान्ति शान्तिरेव शान्ति शान्तिरेधि सुशान्तिर्भवतु। ओम शान्ति 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 हरि ओम। प्रेम से श्री रामचंद्र भगवान की जय। शरणं प्रभु।